As the second to last chapter of the sophomore season, A Man Goes Through is the Reacher episode. One that builds to the inevitable nail-biting, knuckle-breaking, lip-busting climax. But that doesn't mean Alan Ritchson's Reacher doesn't get to enjoy himself in this episode. By eliminating everyone who betrays the fallen detective, the former MP can exact revenge on a new buddy, Russo. Still, things don't always work out the way you expect them to. Even though he had his sights set on a Clark bar, Jane ended up taking it. One of Dixon's contacts in Buffalo has invited Marlowe and Jane to stay with them. Since O'Donnell is a family man, Dixon suggests that he sit out of the operation. Knowing that he, too, could meet the same fate as Russo, Dominic Lombardozzi, O'Donnell declines. Tells Reacher while threatened with a gun, Langston bought Russo from him. If Russo approached too closely, his sole responsibility was to inform Langston. In the hospital, Marsh tells Reacher that Grant is doing okay. Then he grabs for his gun, but Jack shoots, puncturing his temple with a flawless piece of hot lead. Neagley ran over Grant to protect Jane, and now Reacher and Neagley are questioning and torturing him. He lets them know that tomorrow at 5 o'clock, Langston will be meeting with the buyer, a.m. After that, Reacher puts air into Grant's fore and kills him. This is for Gaetano Russo, the ex-lawmaker chimed in. After shooting an assassin from Langston at the hospital, Reacher learns via the New Age officer that the assassin has kidnapped Serinda Swans, Dixon, and O'Donnell. To rescue them, he approaches Senator Lavoie and requests to use his security detail. After then, the ex-member of Parliament enters the New Age Center, where Langston awaits him. Reacher believes he can survive the torture and gain an advantage against Langston and his squad if he surrenders himself. He can probably distract her while Lavoie's security detail and Neagley, Maria Sten, get everything ready to enter. Prime Video will release the 8th episode of Reacher on Thursday, January 18, 2023, at 8:01 p.m. at /5:01 p.m. PT. Episode 8 lasts for 49 minutes and is titled Burial, according to IMDb. You can view Reacher exclusively on Prime Video with a $139.99 a year membership, as previously stated. This plan is also available to non-subscribers on the streaming platform for as little as $8.99 per month. O'Donnell is probably out of here. We are reminded of his family while he is being tortured. A young father giving his life for the cause is the most awful thing that could happen. I wouldn't be surprised by this. But Reacher is the hero who never returns a man whose soul may be tormented. There is an abundance of the silent, firm kind in media. I envision Dixon passing away in Rear's embrace and then meandering throughout the nation, contemplating what might have been. No one should fear for Neagley's safety. Both the protagonist and the Reacher canon rely on her heavily. No Clark bar will be in Reacher's possession at the end of the season, but will he succeed in wooing the girl? Embrace them and then step away. Dixon should not expect Jack to remain around. Still, Dixon isn't the kind to settle down with a soulmate.